Well, hello again. Hi, this is Steve, and I'm going to go through some of the books or all the books that I picked up this week at Big Red Comics. And it's going to try to do this really quickly since I always seem to start rambling and then go over it. Okay, we have issue number one of World's Finite Cerebus, continuation of Cerebus. Go with the hell. This is from Oddbach Vanaheim. If you're a fan of Cerebus, I highly recommend it. If you're not already a fan of Cerebus, I don't know if you're going to get a lot of the in jokes and references, and you might find it a little on the boring side. So, gonna leave that up to you. And then we'll go right into DC. It's the first issue of Mother Panic, part of the Young Animals imprint from DC. This is basically a spin-off or a continuation of the Milk Wars miniseries. I'm not familiar with Mother Panic, having never read any of the first series of books. I realize she works in Gotham. She's vigilante. She has some connection to Batman. Apparently, after Milk Wars, she turns up in a future Gotham City where Batman and vigilantes are all been forbidden to be in the city. City is run by a corporation, and it's stupid. I mean, it's well written, but it's I guess if you're familiar with the previous incarnation of the character or the first series, this might mean something to you. The joke is there. But basically, this corporation is run by a woman who, for almost no reason, will slit the throat or cut the tongue out of anyone who antagonizes her. And so I guess we're supposed to be appalled or fascinated. I'm going to give this one more issue, but frankly, I would never recommend this at all. In fact, I don't even know if I'm going to pick up the second issue. It's just really Doomsday Clock. We learn about the basically the origin of the new Rorschach. Find out sort of why he is the way he is, how he learned about the original Rorschach, and also about some of the other characters. You also find out that Batman has sort of trying to find out more about what brought Rorschach and the other Watchmen characters into the current continuity. It's fascinating. It's interesting. This is issue 4 of 12, and I guess we'll see where it goes from here. But Ozymandias is back. There's a reference to the comedian, and interesting. We'll see what goes from there. This is the final issue, and all we can say is thank goodness of Metals number 6, which really does nothing except set up, I guess, the new continuity of at least the three major characters: Superman, the new Justice League, and you know what? Again, DC sucked me in, and I can't see myself picking up any of the issues that spun off from this. But we'll see. Is Hit Girl number 2. Hit Girl is in Colombia. She needs some help, so she breaks out of prison one of the most notorious hitmen and assassins in Colombia, who she blackmails into helping her on her assignment to track someone down and kill them. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's Mark Millar. his kick-ass characters, and I love it. It's really good. Redneck, haven't read it yet, but well, I haven't read this particular issue yet, but a continuation of the series by Donnie Donnie Cates, about a family of vampires in a contemporary America. And as I said before, just because you turn into one of the undead doesn't mean that your tastes or mentality improve a great deal. It's fun. I would recommend picking up the first couple of the first trade paperback and see what you think of that. Avengers number 12 of 16, I believe. Avengers No Surrender. This one, the original Hulk, Bruce Banner is back, at least temporarily. We learn a little bit more about Voyage's backstory and the fact that she has decided to turn against the person who brought her in. So, anyone want to see that? Rick and Morty. This is Rick and Morty number 36. If you're a fan of the animated series, I highly recommend you pick this up. A lot of the same characters turn up. This is not really a continuation, but you'll see some follow-up to some of the other stories, and otherwise I'm not sure if you'll get it all. But it's a lot of fun. And this is the first issue of the new The Shadow Man series by Andy Diggle, Steven Segovia, and Ulysses Arreola. I probably just blew that name. And anyways, I haven't read it yet. Really enjoyed the original Sandman character from the old Valiant series. And I'm guessing he's going to be coming back. And we'll see what goes on here. And for me, one of the best of the current Valiant series is Exo Man of War. And Exo is going to be, this is Exo number 13. Eric is the emperor, or was the emperor of the planet they helped to liberate. And obviously, when you're emperor, there are going to be people who aren't too crazy about what you do or don't do. And he's now being hunted, and his family is in jeopardy. So that's it. That was really quick this week. I hope you're having a good week. And Easter's coming up. If you celebrate Easter, I hope you have a nice one. Although, if you can explain what bunnies and eggs have to do with Christianity, well, fill me in, because I was raised Roman Catholic and still can't figure out. Anyway, peace out.